Hi, I'm Ali and welcome to my channel Clear Skin and Wellbeing. So today I thought I would do some anti-aging face yoga. But before I do so, if you haven't subscribed before, please subscribe and also please like and share. Right, so what we're going to do first is sit down on a chair with the soles of our feet on the ground, so we're nice and in alignment and nice and balanced. Now I have washed my face and it doesn't have any products on there, so I've got a completely clean face. And I've also washed my hands as well, because you don't want to be transferring any bacteria from your fingers, hands onto your face. Once we've done that, I like to use some form of slip. Now I love rosehip oil. It contains vitamin A natural retinol for the skin if you like, and so I feel when you're applying some form of rosehip oil, it does actually help with the slip, and it's also helping the skin at the same time. So here we go, here's our rosehip oil. Now plenty on the market. You can use mineral oil, but I would personally recommend some form of vegetable oil. It doesn't have to be rosehip oil, could be avocado oil or something you have perhaps in your cupboards. If you do have dry skin, it's probably a good idea to put a serum on first, then put the oil in, because then that will also help keep the moisture within the skin. So once I've got this oil, and I like to just rub it in my hands and get it nice and warm, and get the energy flowing if you like, and then just place it now. I like to do the neck as well. Now what I'm going to do today, first of all, I'm going to warm the skin up. I think it's really, really important when doing face yoga. As I've said before in my previous videos, it's a bit like going to the gym and going straight onto, I don't know, a rowing machine or a running machine, without actually doing any stretches first. And I really do believe the same as with face yoga. We really need to warm it up slightly, doing some very gentle massage very quickly, but just so it then warms the skin up, ready to, before we start using muscles. So what I like to do first, I do like to work down, work up, and then come back down again. And then any toxins within the face I do like to eliminate, because you are moving things around in the head. So what I do first is just very gently, just work up to the neck, heading sort of towards the ears. Now you can do this form of yoga, anti-aging yoga. You could do it twice a day, you could do it once a day, 3 times a week, whatever time you have for yourself. You can do as many repetitions as you like as well. So just up there, just gently. I don't like to go too hard in the middle here. You may see a little bit of pinkness, just that's the blood coming to the surface, which is all good. And then I would just like to warm up. I go from the chin, just warm through, just very carefully, just warm the skin, and also distribute that lovely rosehip oil. If you want to, it's actually quite nice to do some deep belly breathing, long, slow, deep breaths to get the oxygen to the face as well, which is always very good. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Right, so there we are. So we've warmed our skin up. So the first thing I'm going to do is just with the neck, is just to hold my neck to support it. Obviously, if you have a bad neck, really do, you perhaps not do this exercise, but I just hold it and then just lift up slightly. And then you can sort of just, as you said, kiss the ceiling, if you like. So you can do this 8, 10 times. So that's the first one for the neck, and that really helps with this. Another one you can do is just to move your head to the side. Again, always supporting And then you could actually kiss as well. So, and look slightly at an angle. And then get into alignment again, and then again slightly down, then slightly further back angled. And then back into the centre. Right, so then on the jawline here, and on this area here. Now, I like to perhaps sometimes do some pinching motions. This really does help with all that lymph and his muscles, and just to sort of help with that jawline, if you can see. And just lead it right up to the ear. You don't want to go too hard, just lightly. And then just sort of smooth it out. Right, when it comes to these here, the cheekbones, which is probably one of the main things because it's sort of central to the face. And if you lift this up, this gets lifted and this all lifts up, and it just all helps. And I would say it's one of the main ones, is to get your hands like this, your knuckles, and then you don't want to crease any other parts of your face at all when doing face yoga. You want to keep everything relaxed, and then just lift up and then look down. And just do this a couple of times. And then what we're going to do on the next one, we're going to lift up and we're going to get our mouth and we're going to try to drop it down slightly so you can feel a slight stretch. So what we'll do is go. I'll do one more. And look down at the same time. You can hold those stretches for a little bit as well, which is quite useful. Now we're going to do pufferfish, which is excellent. So we'll do, again, standing nice and balanced. We go deep breath. And you can hold that for quite a few seconds. And then once you've done that, we're going to do it again and we're going to move the air from one side to the other. And gently release. Now we've done that, we're going to go the other way. We're going to go inwards. So we're going to, if I just show you, we're just going to suck our cheeks in to help with this cheekbone here and these muscles. So big deep breath from the belly. And relax. And you can do that quite a few times, 5-6 times. So now we've worked all this area. It's this part here. Now it's very, very fine. One of the finest parts of the skin is under the eyes. So you have to be really, really careful. And I don't like to drag the eye down or anything like that. So when it does come to the eyes, I do tend to just do almost sweeping motions, but holding in place if you can. And I'd like to just do that. And I just think that's, for me, I do find for the under eye area, it's enough. Okay, just sweep motions. And then when we come to the top of the eye, I don't like to crease this part here because if you start creasing, you're going to start getting wrinkles. So you can get your index finger or your middle fingers, and probably the index finger's better, and just start from here and just pinch without creasing. Right, and just gently smooth it. Always working outwards. never work in. Right, so on the last bit here, I'm just going to take our hands and we're just going to draw it away. You can look up a little bit if you like, because you've got the supports here, making sure there's no more wrinkles and the rest of the face is nice and relaxed. So holding, just maybe look up and then just slightly draw across. And that's just looking up, and I think that really helps. So once we've done that, so we've done most of our yoga exercises now on the face, we've toned up a few bits, used a few of the 43 of the muscles within the face, and I like to just finish off, a bit like going to the gym and having a cool down, just move some of that lymph, just give it a slight, all the way to the end, all along there, the jawline, the neck. And then at the end, just give this nice circular motions as I do at the end of every exercise I do, and also at the back of the neck where we do have some lymph nodes as well. And then just gives it circular motions, nice and gentle. You don't want to be squashing anything. And then to push it down from the back of the neck, just down. And that will just move all that lymph. Any of toxins which you have built in the face, we've moved to the side of the face, and then we're just to the ears, and then we're just pushing it down. And then here where we have the clavicle or décolleté, you've got two sections here on the either side, and you just want to give those a few pumps. Because what that does, it releases all of the toxins from here and here. Deep breath. And that will release all those toxins into the rest of the body to be eliminated. So there we go, that is anti-aging face yoga. Now again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.